Hello everybody! Here we are again. We put some stuff back together. Uncle Dave's sitting here watching. Tommy's out there working. He's hunting key switches and some wiring. I'm trying to put a few things back together. I know better than that. At least sometimes I pretend like I know better than that anyway. I need to get me another roll of rags to sit here. Well, I used the last one the other day. Or maybe today. I don't even remember. Let's start that screw. I'm just trying to get all the screws started. One of them you can't put it in right here because there's a ground wire that hooks up. But sometimes if you don't put it in there before you tighten it up, stuff don't line up when you put it all together. We just trying to get everything cinched up, make sure it all fits. Make sure it all fits. We're going back together with it anyway, because everything should be good to go. There we go. There was a little burr in there from the factory. The chip got under the intake when they assembled it, and it was stuck on the intake. It would have probably been fine, but that's okay. We got her off there anyhow. Put a little bit of this gray stuff on there, just to make sure it's good. Why? Because we don't like leaks. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, isn't that what they say? Here. I figured we'd get a little video sticking this thing back together. I didn't get no video tearing it apart. But I got some video of the bolting. I figured I'd get a little video putting it back together. At least a little bit anyway. I might not film it all, but we'll film 15 minutes of it. You got your muffler done, John. It's a little, you'll like it. It fits right in there. It fits in the hole right like it's supposed to, just like you want it. I got a few screws here I had in the box. I just dumped them out on the table for our beginning assembly. I'm going to get a few things stuck back on it, and then I'll go back to putting it back together. I might cut this one short, and then when I get it running, maybe add a little bit of running to it. Of course, I don't know, I may not have a bar. Well, I do have a bar. It's on somebody else's saw, but he won't mind if I bar it. Well, it won't work. I stuck it through the rubber hole. There we go. There we go. The muffler system is going to be much better on this thing than it was originally. I got her all opened up. Oh, mercy. That'll be good stuff. I have a hard time reaching down my tendonitis in my elbows. Really giving me a fit. Look, John, I got a bucket of parts. If I could just find the few parts I'm looking for. That's what I want. That. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. when you ever go to put one of these together, make sure this is the very first thing that goes on the crank, on the clutch side. If you don't put that in there, it will mess stuff up. Put that in there. You got this little worm, little pinion drive. It slips on there, and there's two little slots. See them? Yeah. We're gonna put a little dab of grease in there. I don't like to put stuff together dry. Yeah, it has a little grease on it when you take it apart. We're gonna put a little dab on there and put it back together. Aha! We're gonna put a little dab up in the bearing too. We're just gonna rake it up in there. Just rake it up in there. A little grease goes a long way on these. You gotta remember, it's small. And make sure that sits down on there all the way. And put your big washer on there. Because your big washer is what keeps your clutch from coming apart on the backside. And once you get it twisted the right way, you're good to go. I'm trying to remember what I did with the socket to top the clutch in. Ah. Why didn't y'all tell me I got the wrong one? I think somewhere I got a video on making these sockets. It's just, you go to the pawn shop, buy a socket for $1. It's 6-sided, so if you set it up where you're in the center of the flats on 6 of them, makes them a lot faster to build. A lot easier too. And that's it. It's literally that easy. A whole lot harder without that socket though, I tell you that. I can tell you that from experience. We've had lots of experience not getting stuff fixed right. Put back together the hard way, rather. It was right, it was just hard to do. Oh, mercy. Now comes the fun part. Putting all this stuff back on there. This is the fun stuff. If you unhook it just right, it makes it a whole lot easier going back together. There's that wire I was talking about. There's on that motor mount right there. If you don't put it back right there, it don't work right. Seems kill switch doesn't work if it ain't grounded. Who knew? Who knew? Getting all this stuff feathered back together ain't always the simplest of tasks. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but it can be rather cumbersome. And twist it this way and push it that way. Intake in the right place, pulse tube. There's like 10 things that has to go together at the same time. And number one is getting the intake back in here. Once you get the intake back in there, it's not near as bad. Taking this little rubber down here has got to go back in there before it'll sit in there the way it ought to. I know y'all can't see it, I can't either. But trust me, there's a rubber boot right here that's got to go back into place. Well, it don't have to. I have taken one apart that was not back in there like it should have been. And it was put together by the dead dealer. They didn't get it back in there like it was supposed to be, but whatever. Neither here nor there. Oh yeah. Sometimes you just take your pick, stick it through there so that it gets in the center of the hose. Now, of course, put it on the wrong side of the other hose. We'll do it twice. You just flip your hose up there and just stick the pick in the end of the hose, and then you can guide it up through the hole. Makes it a whole lot simpler. That's how I put the hoses back in the max. I use this 90-degree pick. I stick it through the gas tank this way and put the hose down and pull it around there. It works real nice. Some of y'all have seen me do it. Should have put that hose back on there before I set that all the way on there, but I didn't. That's all right. We get it on there one way or the other. Getting all these hoses back in line is imperative on these Echoes. I had one coming here for poke but didn't run right. He had me adjust on it. We couldn't get it to run right. And one day he just brought it over and he said, tear it down and find out what they did wrong, because the dealer had worked on it. And when I pulled it apart, they'd pinched the fuel line underneath the air box. And it was starving it for fuel. And I just put it back in there where it belonged and remedied the problem. There we go, that pulse hose is on. Gotta run this wire back up over here. This wire goes under that hose. Runs amongst them. Down through there, getting it to pop down into place and stays. Sometimes a right pickle. This electrical cable goes right in here. That's the kill switch for the coil. Sit down in there sometimes is the funny part. But everything's got to go just in place. Or it don't work right. We're getting it. Oh. All right, we're at 15 minutes, y'all. All right, I'm going to stop it off. We'll see you on the next one. Bellhopper out. Hello, everybody. We come out here. We've made some videos. We've experienced some issues, several issues. We lost the video. We went back to the house. We fixed the lawnmower for Dad. We wound up having to make a chain for that one because the chain that was on it just would not cut. But we wound up losing that video nevertheless. So we went back and fixed everything, come back, and then we ran out of gas. So we went back to the house and got gas, and we come back, and hopefully everything's gonna cooperate now. We're gonna give it a try and see what happens.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. So we're gonna make a couple of quick cookie cuts. That's a tongue twister.
And some hardwood. And
some, we got old white oak. It was dead and we cut it down. It's pretty well solid. There ain't no doty in it. It's all fairly solid. So we're gonna fire these up. We've already cranked them and made sure everything was gonna work this time.
They're warm.
So they're warm and ready to go. So we're gonna cut 6 or 8 cookies off of each one. We got this little 355T with the little muffler mod and 10-inch bar, 8 or 10. It might be 8. Anyway, it's enough to go through this log. Hey, it fit on the saw and we had a brand new chain. It's anti-kickback chain, so you get to see how it cuts. All right, if y'all ready, we're gonna make a couple cuts. What it looks like. We're just trying to hurry up and get this made for it. It's already clouded up on and off several times, looking like it's gonna come a storm. So we're trying to get this done. So we're gonna see how this one does for Brocky. What we got for that one. So we're going to attempt to stop this video and hopefully save it so we can show it to you, and hopefully everything will work out this time. We still got a lot of stuff to do, so y'all have a good day, and Bellhopper out.